Hello everyone, how are you today? Today I will explain how to import STL relief file to artcam and how to modify its dimensions and position. Then I will explain how we can export a G-code to use it for milling at CNC machine. Okay, let's start. First I will create a new model. Now I will determine the y-axis height and x-axis width of the work area of my CNC machine, and I want to be sure the mark is and the position it's down and left of my work area of my CNC. Of course you want to select your units if you want its millimeters or inches, then press OK. Now to import a STL file I need to go to File and Import, then 3D Model. Now that's my STL file. I will open it. Okay, let's see now. That's my STL file, but it's terrible. Has no dimensions, it's wrong position. How can I correct it? The first I will correct the position and rotate my relief. I will rotate it around Z axis minus 20 degree. Okay, minus 20 degree. Click apply. Okay, that's first step. Now I want to determine the dimensions. There's dimensions of x and y and z size. Z size remains the height of relief. If I want the width of the relief is for example 60 centimeters, it's 600 millimeter. Okay, we notice that y and z it's difference too, because it's linked. All axes are linked together. So if I want to separate it, I need to uncheck the link. Now I can define another dimension for y-axis. For example, it's 1400 millimeter, and there the height of the relief. My material is height is MDF wood with height 30 millimeters. It's 3 centimeters. Okay, I need to change it. First I will uncheck the link of Z axis and define the height of relief. It will be 13 millimeters. You of course can be put your dimensions, the x dimensions, y dimensions, z dimensions as you want. Next step, I will press apply. Okay, that's the real dimensions I want. Okay, but there is some wrong. There is something wrong. The positions of the relief is offsets on x and y and z. So I will correct it. The table of the upper, it's determine the x and y and z offset. I don't need any offset, so I will build them all 0. And other thing, I need the relief in top and down of my work area of my CNC. So I will press apply. Oh, sorry, 0, 0, and Z is 0, so apply. Oh, you can see now my relief in the right position and right dimensions, so it's okay. Now I will click paste. and close. There is a part 1 of my lesson. The part 2, how can I export a G code to using it to import to CNC, my CNC program, NC Studio or Mac 3 or another. The first step, I will go to 2D view, and to show relief in the 2D view, I will click in preview relief layer. Okay, I can now see it. The first step, I will surrounding it with rectangular vector to determine the area I need to milling it. I need now to make a rectangular with the same width, 600 millimeters and 1040 millimeters. Create it. I need to put it surrounding my relief, so the exposition will the half of my dimension and the half of my y dimension. Create, close. Now I make a rectangular surrounding the relief, my relief. Now I want to go to toolpath and using machine relief operation. Okay, in machine relief, I want not I don't know I don't want to milling all the work area of my CNC table. So I will select it vector. That's vectors. I make it and surrounding of my relief. The strategy, I prefer raster because it's very good to 3D milling. And now I want to choose the tool. Click select. Now I'm using a 3D finishing. I prefer to using a ball nose 6 millimeters. You can use 3 millimeters if you want, or 4 millimeters, but it's take more times. And I use 3 millimeters or 4 millimeters for a high details relief, but there 6 millimeters it's more than enough and faster. Okay, I will choose it, and um, it, you need to know if I want my relief with high 3 centimeters, you need tool to be taller than 3 centimeters, because they want to make milling for all 3 centimeters. Okay, now I will set up my material. My material with thickness, it's MDF wood with thickness 30 millimeters. Okay, you need to know to the material thickness is at least the same tall of Z axis of the relief. If it's more than the height of relief, for example, I have MDF wood with thickness 40 millimeters. Okay, the relief is 30 millimeters high. Oh, that's will be remain of 10 millimeters. So you can put it them upper, or you can put them lower, and you must choose the top offset or bottom offset. I prefer to choose top offset to make 0 from the height of my material. I need the 0 of my tool is upper than my material, not upper than my work area of my CNC. So will I choose top offset and make the remain um, of the material the 10 millimeters lower of my relief. Okay, now we need to name this operation. You can choose any name you want. I will name it 3D milling and press now. Then close. It takes some time to make the operation. Okay, if you need to show what's happened, you can go to 3D view. These red lines show the line of the tool that will milling the relief. Okay, you can show it's the same relief, not goes anywhere else. So everything is okay. Now I will save this operation and turn it to G code. I need this operation in the right side of my table. If you see it in the left, you need to move it to the right and choose the output file is G code. If you use inch, you must choose inch. If you're using millimeter, you must choose millimeter. So I will save it and name it. Then click save and close everything. You can save the artcam if you want in the same folder. Okay, you can show now the G code was created. You can take it and import it to your CNC machine program and start milling. Goodbye.